Good morning. Day 3 of my McMillans Track walk. Camped at 25 Mile Creek last night. So there's room for about 2 or 3 tents there. It's not too bad. Beautiful spot, nice and quiet. Away from the 4-wheel drive track, so that's good too. Today I've got about 14 k's of rough walking along an old mining track to Bulltown. Once I get to Bulltown, I'll reassess the situation and see how much further I'll go. From there to Talbotville, I think it is a little bit easier, but there's a lot of river crossings. It's going to be really hot today, so I'm away a little bit earlier than yesterday, about 45 minutes earlier. I think I'll be okay because I'm in the valleys today, so hopefully I'm near the second bit of the day. I'll be close to the river after I leave Bulltown. And there's a few trees down here. It's not so fire affected. So we'll see how we go. All right, I'll catch you on the trail. So first up this morning, I'm pushing through blackberries. The only good thing today is some of the blackberries are ripe. So as I push through this rubbish, I can have a feed. Track is particularly gnarly for a while now, from memory. So now I've got to get through this. Already drawn blood. So these ferny sections are a little bit better. The trouble is, there's blackberries kind of laced in between them in spots, and you can't really see them, which can be a bit of an issue. I'm looking for cut logs like that I can see up ahead of me there. That'll tell me I'm on the right track here. There's the occasional marker. They're pretty sparse. But make sure it doesn't rip me. I reckon I've got probably an hour of this till the track gets a little bit higher away from the creek, and then it gets a bit better, I think. So I've got some relief from the blackberries for a while. I've climbed up a bit. I'm going higher yet, so that's good. So I'm still climbing. Not too many blackberries. Occasionally a few gullies have got them as I cross them, but apart from that, all good. I think I'll go another 15, 20 and stop for brekkie. I'm walking this old tramway, or this old track. This isn't McMillans Track, but I probably met up with McMillans Track somewhere back in the day, the experts think. There's some impressive stonework on it though, still standing, 150, 200 years later. I'm a long way up above the river now. This is about probably the highest point I'll get to today, I think. I'm going to drop down towards the river soon and be a bit closer to it. My favourite thing. Oh, I'm hung up on this tree. I'm going to have to put the camera away for a sec. Okay, I'm over that first one. Now I'm going to thread my way through this one. think it'll be pack off through the middle there somehow. I possibly could climb up there. I won't be able to video it anyway. So I could feel something crawling around my head. Thought it was a spider. But it's this little bloke. A lot better than having a spider on my head. So this trees come down across this river, across this creek, and obliterated the track. So now I'm going to have to do a bit of exploring to try and find the track again, I think. And it's not going to be fun pushing through this. I'm thinking down here is my best bet. We'll see. Okay, after 20 metres of man versus wild, I found the track again. Fuck, could have done without that. Oh, tangled up in blackberries. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, happy days. I'm not pushing through quite so much scrub. There's the river, I'm a bit closer to it now. There's have a look at my shins and my knees. It's warm too. So it's had a nice break in the shade. Well, kind of. I think in this side gully might be Crooked River. It's a lot smaller than 30 Mile Creek, which it flows into though, to become Crooked River. Just down here. I'm in the blackberries again too now. Anyway, at least there's a track. So where I think I am, I'm about to drop down 3 or 4 metres above the river. It's about the easiest spot to access the river today, well, until I get to Bulltown. So if it is where I think I am, I'm going to jump down and jump in for a swim. It's about 12 o'clock. Has to be in the low 30s, I would think. And that water looks mighty inviting. Okay, this is the best spot I've found to access the river. So let's... Actually, I might grab my drink bottle, I think, and top it up. Let's try and get through these blackberries. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to put the phone, fill up my water bottle, put the phone away and lay in this water for a while. Clean up my legs. Okay, I'm on my way again. So that little swimming spot and water hole, access to the river, is near this little sign for Jeff Davies Spur Track, or just Jeff Davis Spur Track. So that's Jeff Davis Spur up there. My little access to the water was back down there a bit, maybe 50 metres. Alright, I'm wringing wet now, but at least I'm cool. And for those playing along at home, I'm not really worried about getting I went in gaiters, everything. Once I get to Bulltown, I'm in Crooked River for the next 7Ks, basically crossing it 20 odd times. So I can't remember the exact number, I'll find out. But yeah, so I'm not too worried about wet feet at the moment. They're going to be wet at some stage today. All right, gee, it's warm though, I tell you. So I just noticed I've lost the basket and the tungsten tip off this pole again. This is the second time it's happened to me. Last time I think I was on the bib. Thing is, you can put another one on, but by the time I walk, I don't know, 170 k's to get out of here, that's going to be pretty well rooted. So I won't be able to put another one on and fix it. And when they fall off, you don't generally know they've come off. You may, if you're lucky, I suppose, and find it, but in my experience, they just come off, and then you notice a little bit later your pole seems to be sinking into the dirt a little bit more, or slipping around a bit more, and you look and there's no tungsten tip on it. Anyway, I'll be finishing the rest of McMillans with a bung pole. It's not the end of the world. It's a nice easy bit of trail. The cicadas are out in force. Summertime in Australia. Probably 40 minutes from Bulltown, I guess, and my next swim. I can hear the four-wheel drives on Bulltown Spur or Crooked River or somewhere, Crooked River Track. So I'm getting closer. Okay, I made it down to Bulltown. It's just up there in the trees. This is my first crossing of Crooked River. A few more to do. I'm going to lay down the river for a while and cool down though now. I was just talking to a bloke, four-wheel drive. It's meant to be 36 up here today and 25 tomorrow. At this stage there's no thunder tonight, thunder and lightning, he doesn't think, so that's good. The forecast was pretty much like that when I left 2.5 days ago, but things can change. Okay, I consulted the map. That was the first of 25 crossings I've got of Crooked River if I go over to Pioneer Racecourse tonight, so we'll see how I feel when I get to Talbotville. I think there'll be a few more swims though. Okay, I've made it to Talbotville. I was going to head over to Pioneer Racecourse, but I'm cooked. It's I was talking to one of the guys in the four drives before, another guy. He said his car was reading 44, so that's hot. So I'm going to stay here tonight, and hopefully tomorrow's a bit cooler. It'll be a little bit easier to make a mile, I reckon. I just got to find a campsite now. That's where I got to go tomorrow, across the river there. I want to be out of the sun though. This sun, it's 5:30. It's still baking hot. This might do here actually. I can duck down to the river for a swim or a cool off after I get the tent up. Alright, so I'm set up near the last crooked river ford, which I'll do first thing in the morning. So this is my Talbotville camp. Managed to jag a picnic table, which is like gold. It's still stinking hot. There's a hot northerly blowing. I don't think I'll be in the quilt tonight. I'm glad I bought that fitted sheet to go around the mat, because I think I'll just be laying on the mat. Alright, I'm going to spin the camera out and sign off on what has been a very tough day. Okay, that's me for day 3 on McMillans Track. Today was tough. According to all trails, about 21.5 or something, and 500 metres climbing, but that really doesn't tell the story of the day. It was hot, really, really hot. I'm glad I wasn't slogging up to Moroka Road today, because that would have been pretty hard. As it was, didn't get much video this afternoon, because every time I got to the river I jumped in. So yeah, tomorrow we'll see how we go. Get over near the Moroka River somewhere and see what it looks like. Tomorrow's meant to be cooler. As I'm talking, it's like a wind that's just has to be 35 degrees, and it's about 8 o'clock, so I'm going to jump in the tent. Hopefully it's not too stifling. All right, that's all part of the struggle. The swims were pretty awesome. Tomorrow, got the Cynthia Range. What have I got first? Pioneer Racecourse, Cynthia Range, and then the Wanangata, and then we'll move on from there. All right, take it easy.